today we have a 20-minute glute session, starting off with a warm-up. We are just going to start off with some nice big shoulder rolls, starting here, really opening up the chest, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. Good, really good. Take some nice deep breaths here. Really focus on opening up that chest, getting some nice mobility through the shoulders. Lovely, keep those reps coming. Good, and breathe. We are just warming up here. Lovely, good, and then bringing the arms forwards. Same thing, we are just bringing the arms forwards, opening up that chest, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. Keep that movement coming nice, slow and controlled movements. Just focus on every rep you've got going here. Nice deep breaths, opening up the chest, spreading the fingertips nice and wide. We have 10 seconds left here before we move on to our next warm-up exercise. Lovely, really good. Good, and then from here we're going to open up the feet just outside of the hips, squatting down and rotating through that torso. Here we really want to focus on squeezing those glutes, driving up, and a nice big rotation. Try and keep those hands in line with your chest as you rotate. So here we are warming up through those glutes, through the spine, mobilizing that spine, getting us ready for today's workout. Good, really good. Good, and then from here we are just going to have our feet hip distance apart. We are hinging at the hips, reaching all the way up. Lovely. Slight back bend as you look up. You should feel a nice stretch through the hamstrings, through the glutes, and also through the core muscles, getting them warm for today's workout. Good, last few reps here. Take your time with this one. Really focus on squeezing those glutes as you drive up. Lovely, good. Good, and then from here we're going to open up the feet a little bit wider, and we're going to go for some nice big windmills. So we're opening up through the hips here, through the chest. Try and reach that arm all the way up, working through those hips, going from side to side, pushing your body weight through each leg, one at a time. Nice, slow and controlled movements. Really good. Nearly there. Last few reps here. A few more reps on each side. Good work, team. Still warming up here. And then final warm-up exercise. We're just going to put our hands in line with our chest, and we're going to go for some nice big spinal rotations. These are really important to mobilize that spine. Get us prepared for today's workout. Rotate on that foot. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, and rotate with me here. Good, really good. Nice deep breaths, nearly there. And then we are going to go into our main session. We have got 5 exercises on our glutes and then 5 exercises on our core. We're going to go 30 seconds on each side. Starting off, we're going to go into all fours kickbacks. Grab yourself some water at any point throughout the workout today, guys. Do what you can do. So coming down into an all fours position, hands directly below the shoulders. We are going to kick back, squeezing the glutes, really activating the glutes. And let's go. So lifting the leg up, 90-degree bend in the leg. We're going to take our time, nice, slow and controlled movements. We are staying on the same leg for 30 seconds. Good, really squeeze those glutes as you get to the top. Make sure your head is in line with the spine. Try not to drop the head down. Good, just looking to the top of your mat. Good, last few reps here. Lovely, really good, nice, really squeeze those glutes. Good, and from there we are going to swap legs. Really good. Really focus on squeezing those glutes. We're focusing here on mind-muscle connection, keeping that head in line with the spine. Nice, really good. We are halfway. Keep pushing. Keep that body nice and still. Focusing on just the glutes, just the muscles we're working. Good work, team. Lovely. And relax there. Next exercise, we are going to go into a rainbow kick. Just moving my water bottle so I don't kick it over. Our leg is going to extend out and we are going up and over. Again, we are targeting the glutes here. You want to keep your hands directly below your shoulders. Extend that leg all the way out, pointing the toe, going up and over, squeezing the glutes. Good. Push the opposite foot into the floor for stability. Good. And we're going to swap sides. Good. Relax there and swap legs. Up and over. Let's try and paint a nice big rainbow with that leg. Let's get that leg up as high as we can. Really focus on those glutes as we do with every exercise. Really squeeze those glutes. Lovely work, team. Good. We've got 10 seconds left. And then we are going to move on to our next exercise. Last couple of reps here. Good. And relax. Good. We are going to come down onto our backs now, and we're going to make our way into a single leg glute bridge. One leg's coming up into the air, and we are squeezing those glutes whilst lifting the hips up as high as we can. Squeeze those glutes, team. Don't stop squeezing those glutes as you lift up. When you come back down, try and make sure that lower back is planted into the floor. Good. Close that gap between the lower back and the floor. Good. 3, 2, 1. And swap sides. Lift the opposite leg up. Squeeze those glutes. Lift those hips as high as you can. Our arms are down by our sides. Good. Hips come up. Squeeze those glutes. Good. Push through the heel of the opposite foot. We've got 15 seconds left before we move on to our next exercise. Well done, team. Keep pushing through. Lovely work. 5. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next exercise, we're going to come down onto our sides and we are going to go into a lateral leg raise. So bottom leg is bent to a 90-degree angle and top leg is going up and down into that lateral leg raise. Pointing that toe, we're just lifting up. Forearm is down on the floor, elbow is below the shoulder. And take your time with this one. We've got 5 seconds left. Good work. Nice. Keep pushing. Lovely. And let's go over onto our other side, making sure we are working both sides of the body. Lifting that leg up, 90-degree bend in the bottom leg. Lifting the leg up, using those glutes. Using that lower body, pointing the toe, lifting up. Take your time. We've got 15 seconds left on this leg. You may start to feel the burn right about now. 5 more seconds to go. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then we are going to swap back over to the other side. We're sticking with the 90-degree bend in the bottom leg, but we are circling here instead. Nice big circles. This is the real burner here. Lovely work. Let's try and push through. Good. 10 seconds to go. Keep going. Last few circles to go. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And let's move over onto the other side. Exactly the same. 90-degree bend in the bottom leg and circling through that top leg. Good. Rest down onto that forearm. Try and keep the body nice and still. Good. You should really feel this one in the glutes now. We've got 10 seconds to go. Good work. We're going to repeat all of those exercises again in 3, 2, 1. And let's move back into an all fours position. We are going to go straight back into our kickbacks, 90-degree bend between both legs. Lifting up, squeezing those glutes, kicking all the way back. Make sure those hands are directly below the shoulders. Head is in line with the spine and moving through nice, slow and controlled movements. We've got less than 10 seconds to go and then we are swapping legs. Good work. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Swap sides. Good. Exactly the same on the other side. Really connect the mind to the muscles we are using. Good. Kick back. Keep those reps coming. Lovely stuff. We are nearly there. Keep pushing. Squeeze the glutes. Lovely. Great work, team. Good. Last couple of reps here. Good. Nice. Great. Slow, controlled movements. Good. And then we are going to swap legs over straight back into those rainbow kicks, staying in that same position, extending that leg all the way out, up and over. I want you to really imagine you are painting a rainbow. Nice big rainbow through that leg. Good. We've got 15 seconds left. We are halfway on this leg and then we are going to swap legs in 10 seconds. Good, squeeze those glutes. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, swap sides. Good, lovely. Straight in, same on the other side. Nice big rainbow, squeezing those glutes. Good, keep those hands directly below the shoulders. Good work, we are halfway. Good, last few reps to go. Well done, team. Keep going, you should feel the burn in the glutes. Good. Excellent. From here, we are going to make our way back onto our backs. We have a single leg glute bridge coming back, hands down by your sides, one leg up in the air, and we are lifting those hips up. We're going straight in. There's no rest in between each exercise here. Good. Squeezing those glutes, lifting up, pushing through that foot. Good. 15 seconds to go, and then we are going to swap sides. Good. Nearly there. Last few reps. Keep squeezing those glutes. Good work. Nice, and swap sides, opposite leg comes up and our hips are coming up nice and high. Try and get that lower back planted into the floor as you bring your hips back down. Good, lovely. Good, squeeze those glutes. Keep those reps coming. Lovely work, keep pushing up through that heel, nearly there. Good, really good. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Good. And then from here, we are going to come down onto our sides. We're going to go back into our lateral leg raises, lifting that leg up. Good. Let's try and get that leg up as high as you can. Nice, slow and controlled movements here. Good. Keeping that elbow directly below the shoulder. Take some nice deep breaths with every movement you do. Keep it nice and slow and controlled. Keep it slow. The slower, the better. Good work, nice. Good, and then from there we are going over to the other side, exactly the same exercise, lifting that leg up. Good, bottom leg should be at a nice 90-degree angle. Good, you should start feeling the burn right about now. If you haven't already started feeling the burn. Good, we've got 10 seconds to go, and then we are over into our lateral leg circles. Good, nearly there, last couple of reps. Good work. Good. Swap sides. Same position, but we are circling here instead. Nice big circles. Again, with this movement, take your time, slow and controlled movements. The slower the better. I know the struggle is real right about now, but we are going to push through. This is where we get strong and stronger and stronger. Good, nearly there. Lovely work. Good, and swap sides. Straight in, into those circles, opposite leg working. Take your time. Feel the burn. Push through it. We've got this. We're getting stronger here. Nice big circles. We've got 10 seconds to go. Good, lovely work. Nearly there, right to the end. Keep pushing. Last couple of reps. Lovely, and relax. Good, grab yourself some water. Take a really good breather here. We are going to rest here for a minute before we go into our core exercises. So we have got 5 exercises we are going to repeat twice. Our first exercise, we are going to start off by coming into a high plank position. So your hands are directly below the shoulders and your feet are mat distance apart. Nice flat back. We are going to do cross-body mountain climbers. So we are going to bring one knee all the way across underneath our body to the opposite elbow and repeat on the other side. So we're alternating between each of the legs. Good, we are here for a minute. Try and connect that knee to the elbow if you can. Focus on squeezing the core. Try and keep the head in line with the spine. Don't let the head drop down and keep that momentum going. Bring that knee as close to your elbow as you can. You may be able to connect it, you may not, but that's absolutely fine. Good, and then from there we are going to go into shoulder tap. So staying in that high plank position. Make sure your feet are mat distance apart. Really squeeze that core. We want to try and keep the hips as still as possible. Good, tapping each of the shoulders, keeping the head in line with the spine. Good, really nice. Keep that body nice and still, slow and controlled movements. Good work, team. Nearly there. Good. And from there, we are going to drop down into a plank position, dropping the hips side to side. Good. The core should be on fire right now. Squeeze the core. Keep the pelvis tucked under. Good work. Keep that movement going. Really good. Nice and controlled. Dropping those hips side to side, working into the obliques. Good. And then from there, we are going to come onto our backs and we are going to have our feet flat on the floor. We're going to reach all the way down, side to side. These are called heel taps, but we're going to try and reach our hands further than our heels if we can. Head and shoulders are off the floor, arms are straight and extended, and we are just going to slide our hand down our foot. Good, really good, nice. Keep that movement coming. Well done, team. Good, last couple of reps, and then we are going to come back up to standing, and we're going to go into some walkouts. So hinging at the hips, walking all the way out into a high plank position, and walking it all the way back up. Make sure you come all the way back up to standing. Squeeze the core at the bottom and back up. Good, really good. Let's see how many reps we can do. Really focus on squeezing that core at the bottom. Keeping your hands directly below the shoulders when you get down into that high plank position. Keeping the body in one nice straight line. Good, squeeze that core. Good, and we are straight back in to those cross-body mountain climbers. Connecting that knee to the elbow. Your core will be on fire right about now. Good, really good. Keep that movement coming. Squeeze that core. Let's try and connect that knee to the elbow. Good work, team. Nearly there. Lovely. We're going to take it back into our shoulder taps. Tapping those shoulders, keeping those hips as still as possible. Really good. If you find your hips moving about, focus on squeezing that core, just those feet to make sure they are mat distance apart, and just really take your time with every rep you do. Keep breathing. Good work, nice. Good, keep squeezing that core. We're nearly there. Good, and then we're going to take it down onto our forearms, back into our plank hip dips, dropping our hips down side to side. Good, really good. Squeeze that core, keep that movement coming. Good, not here for too much longer. Keep breathing, the core will be on fire now. Keep squeezing, we're going to push through. Excellent work, team. Let's keep going, stay strong with me. Good, and then from there we are going to roll over onto our backs and we're going back into our heel taps, reaching all the way down, side to side. Good. Slide those hands down the feet, squeeze that core. Really take your time with this exercise. There's absolutely no rush at all. Good work. Last few reps on each side. Good, keep breathing, and then we're going to come back up to standing, and we have got our walkouts next. So walking all the way out, high plank position, and driving it all the way back up to standing. Good, hinging at the hips, walking out, all the way back up. As soon as you get down into that high plank position, really focus on squeezing that core and walking it up. Last few reps here. Good, and then we are going to take it into a lovely stretch. Good, squeeze that core, walk it back up. Great work, team. Well done today. Grab yourself some water, have a really well-earned rest. We have got 5 minutes left of today's session, so we are going to use this time to stretch through the core, through the glutes, to return our muscles back to their original length. So we're going to start off today with a nice big reach up. So interlocking the fingers, slight back bend, stretch through the core, looking all the way up. Really reach those hands all the way up. Should feel a nice stretch through the core muscles. Good, take some nice deep breaths here. And breathe. Good, keep reaching up through those hands, stretch those arms up. Keep the gaze looking up. Keep the core engaged. Good. And then from here, we're just going to go for a nice big reach over to the right hand side. You should feel a really lovely stretch down the left side of your body. Good. Hold this stretch. Take some nice deep breaths here. Keep breathing. And all the way over to the other side. Good. Nice big stretch through the core, through those obliques. Keep breathing here, team. Well done. Good. Nearly there. Good. Release those hands. We're just going to reach all the way down to our toes, and we are just going to sway from side to side across the front of the feet. This is such a lovely hamstring stretch. You should feel all of the muscles being stretched out through the hamstrings, maybe through the glutes as well. Good. Keep swaying side to side. Really nice. Keep that movement coming. Take your time. There's no rush at all. Good. Keep breathing. You may get deeper into that stretch. From here, we're going to come back up to standing, cross the legs over and reach all the way down to your toes. You may not be able to reach your toes, but that's absolutely fine. Just let the arms relax down, drop them down, drop the head down, and just breathe into it. With every stretch we do, we're just going to breathe nice and deep into that stretch. Just holding here. Good, and slowly roll yourself back up to standing. Let's swap legs, reaching all the way down. Take some deep breaths. You may find you can reach further into the stretch. The more you breathe, the deeper you breathe. Good, lovely. Really nice. Good, nice deep breaths. Good, slowly roll yourself back up to standing, and then we're just going to go for a really lovely chest stretch. Spread the fingertips nice and wide, reach the arms out to the side, keeping a slight bend in the elbows, and look all the way up. Take some nice deep breaths here, and relax into the stretch. Rest the shoulders down, and breathe. Good work, team. Well done today. Great work. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I will see you again very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe and look out for our next session.